And real quickly tonight, we want to take you back here to our archives. This is January 2009. Remember this devastating ice storm? It was a record breaker for power outages in Kentucky. Nearly 700,000 people across our state lost power. Louisville got 3/4 of an inch of ice alone on the power lines. Chances are you were without power for weeks. That storm did lead to the state's largest power outage on record. Now we've got a bit of some good news. This approaching storm we're talking about is not expected to be as bad as '09, but we don't get a lot of ice around here, so we do want to talk a little bit more about what to expect.
Yeah, let's hope it's not as bad, because we definitely didn't have power for 2 weeks. We had our pipes burst.
Yes.
We had cast iron pipes in an old house. They were covered, believe it or not, in concrete, guys, and they had to use a jackhammer to get to them.
Oh my goodness.
With the biggest mess ever.
Oh, I can imagine.
That might be related to how cold it got.
Right.
So take us through the timeline of when it starts on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday we're going to be looking at, Sunday is likely going to be just cloudy, temps in the 20s. You know, things aren't getting too serious early in the morning Sunday, but just know that with time, the snow bands are going to be moving through by late morning Sunday, stretching until about noon or so. We're going to see some sleet mixing with some of that light snow during the morning hours on Sunday. And then I do think, Doug and Connie, as we get into the later stages of Sunday, especially into Sunday evening, that's when the transition will be over to more heavy snow. And then some of that sleet, freezing rain is going to be kind of just focusing in on spots mainly south of I-64. So the parkways down there, I think that's where the big highlight will be for just a mess of ice. And
now we're going to get another update tomorrow from the National Weather Service. But they told me today in a phone conversation that they're the ones that brought it up to me. They don't think it'll be as bad as 2009.
Well, that's good.
Are you seeing indications of that?
I'm seeing the same thing. I do agree with them. You know, in 2009, we had up to an inch, if not more, of ice. The models with this system are showing generally about a half an inch. So not as extreme, but just keep in mind, though, it doesn't take much ice to be making for slick spots on roads, difficult travel. You just don't want to be out in this. And, you know, if there's any kind of advice, stock up on candles at home, flashlight, make sure your appliances are charged up, because, I mean, just in case, who knows how long it could take sometimes to get power back.
And folks that are returning home from being away for the holidays on Sunday, be good if they could come back Saturday, you said.
Yeah, I would. If you're out of town, you're planning to be out of town this weekend, I would make sure you're back here safe and settled by Saturday before the snow moves in, or just wait it out.
And you're buying the plane ticket, right?
WHAS is, right?
Oh, no. We're not out on that land.
No.
Okay, so we'll all be here over the weekend to get you ready. And, of course, charge your cell phones. That's important, because you can stay in touch with us on the WHAS 11.
Exactly.
All right, thank you, Sam.
Yeah, you bet.
Here at WHAS 11, we're getting you ready for Sunday. Sam's going to be here Sunday morning, bright and early, tracking the start of the winter storm. I'll be here with Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine all day Sunday and Sunday night. Now's a good time to download the free WHAS 11 News app. If you lose power, you can still get WHAS 11 News. You will get notifications sent straight to your cell phone. You can also watch our newscasts live right there on your phone.